So referring to a marja, referring to a mujtahid in every issues, past, present, future coming issues, is a concept of intellectual society. The intellectual society, they do taqlid to an engineer when they have issue in engineering. They do taqlid to a doctor when they have medical issue. So when the doctor writes prescription, that's a fatwa. Follow this, do this, implement this. In religion, since it's a very serious thing for us as Muslim, especially for the followers of Ahlul Bayt, we need to make sure that we have proper knowledge, because we have not reached that level of ijtihad. There are verses in the Quran indicating that if the Muslim community, if they were attacked, when they go to defend, not everyone should go to the battlefield. There should be some remaining to learn, to educate themselves. And then when they come back after they have learned, they can go and teach the people. Shaykh Muhammad Baqir al-Sadr says that if Allah obligates some people to teach, then by default, the community must listen to them, must follow them. That is taqlid. And there's another ayat in the Quran which mentions in general, refer to those people who have knowledge, who know. Obviously, they are our Imams alayhimus salatu wasalam, but in the absence of our Imams alayhimus salatu wasalam, those who carry the knowledge of our Imams alayhimus salam. There are so many ahadith indicating specific directions of Imams alayhimus salatu wasalam to specific companions, scholarly companions. Many times Imams alayhimus salam, they used to send these companions to some places, distant places, remote places, and tell the people to follow them. Why do you come and ask us? You have someone there who's fulan and fulan, so and so. Ask him. He is trusted. So Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salatu wasalam had one, and Imam Ali al-Hadi alayhi salam, Imam al-Rada alayhi salatu wasalam, and one of the obvious examples is Shah Abdul Azim, Sayyid Abdul Azim al-Hassani, who was buried in Tehran. He was a scholar appointed by Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. So the people of Iran or people of Tehran or Rai in that time, they could refer to him rather than coming to Imam. So in the time of existence of Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, the taqlid had started. It is impossible that our fatwas, they have conflict in logical argument, because logic is taught from the first day student enters the hawza. So from the first day you are taught mantiq, kitab al-mantiq, that's the logic. How to train yourself, adapt yourself with these logical arguments. And then you use ilm al-usul, they have logical arguments. So 10-15 years, you are using a lot of logical arguments. So logic is used in our fatwa. So somebody says the fatwa is against logic, we'll say it's impossible. Collective mujtahid, we have it. Our mujtahideen, they do collective findings through experts. So he's a mujtahid, one mujtahid, but he has collective efforts. So Sayyid Sistani never ever gives or has given a declaration of moon sighting, fatwa on moon sighting, a declaration on Eid, without referring to an expert. But then there's another thing, which is collective ijtihad. Practically, there are so many serious problems. So if these collective, because we have, if a judge becomes judge, if a mujtahid becomes mujtahid, then he has the ability to give a verdict. And he has different experts around him. So if we have 5 mujtahideen, they will have their differences. Islam respects this mujtahid and this mujtahid. So this mujtahid cannot be imposed the opinion of that mujtahid, and that mujtahid cannot be imposed the opinion of this mujtahid. So this kind of forcing each mujtahid with each other, that does not work out. So that is the biggest problem which this collective ijtihad will face.